everybody! This is the best tips that you're gonna get anywhere in the world. My name is Georgina Sagaro Chavez again. I'm an alternative medicine physician and I've been doing this for the longest. And I can tell you that I know what works and what doesn't work. These tips, they're gonna work because I know that that's what most people struggle with. I have too many people and I can tell you that even my mother, this 80 years old, she lost weight with these tips. So some people think that when you reach a certain age, you're going to be able to lose weight. That's a lie. My mother is proof of that. My mother lost recently 27 pounds and I'm very proud of her. She even looked different. She looked more skinny. She walks a little funny, but I'm very proud of her. Anyways, so the number one tip that you have to consider is beat resistance. Yeah. Sometimes it's not the technique what you're having a problem with, is that you sabotaging yourself. How do you sabotage yourself? Is doing it tomorrow, procrastinating, and also don't doing the job. Sometimes I give very good tips, good techniques to my patients, but sometimes they don't do it. And I go like, they want to lose weight, they pay me, but they don't lose weight because they don't want to do it. They want like magic to get skinny, but it's not that. It's because your mind is scared to go into the unknown. That's the only problem, and you're building resistance because that's the way that the mind protects you. So you procrastinate. Another thing that you do, instead of you doing what you're supposed to be doing, what you do, you sedate yourself with what? With the phone, with TV, with doing something else. That way you can go ahead and get the dopamine that you need, but you don't get it, your goal fulfilled. And you're not fulfilled because you're unhappy with the way, you're not fulfilled because you are not feeling good because of the way that you feel, but you still keep doing that, even if you have the technique. Okay, so the first thing that you have to do is work in your mindset. Yep, you have to find out why you are sabotaging yourself. That's the number one technique. The number two technique is, and this is a technique, most people looking to get a diet or exercise to lose weight, and that's not gonna give you the weight loss that you're looking for. I know people that they do hours of exercise, they never get nothing. They get damaged the joints, they get damaged a bunch of muscles, tendons, tissues, but they never accomplish the weight loss. The main reason is because exercise, it can be something like the cherry on top of the cake versus the cake. The exercise are good, but it's not the main thing that you're supposed to be doing to lose weight. And the other side, diets. People, they get into a lot of diets. I mean, it's countless diets right now. I can't even keep up. Some diets, like they get nutritional deficiencies really bad. Other diets, they get constipated. They get liver or kidney damages. So you get a lot of bad side effects that they don't accomplish good weight loss. Because in the end of the day, you want to lose weight to gain health, not to lose your health and die eventually because of you try to lose weight. But when my kids were in grammar school, there was this girl, she was 14 years old, and she was gonna have the quinceañera. Mexicans, we have that, the 15-year-old birthday party. It's a big deal for a lot of girls, And I remember that she was to get the quinceañera, but she was a little chubby, and the mom put her into a diet. And she did her dress is gonna be a charro dress, like a Mexican charro. That was very pretty dress, very expensive. But unfortunately, because people do diets to the point that they want to lose weight at any cost, she ended up wearing that dress for her funeral. That little girl died because of the mom inability to get into a good program. And it's a lot of people, they see adults, this is extreme, right? But I see a lot of adults that they go and getting too tired that then later they're getting side effects, serious side effects, and they don't get the benefits of losing weight. They just mask the symptoms, but they go back to square one, and on top of it, they get the serious side effects, all right? So one of the main things that you have to do is clean the liver. That's what I try to do. Cleansing the liver is how you're gonna be getting to lose weight permanently, sustainable, and that's how you're gonna do it the healthy way. You know, you gotta cleanse the liver tox, you gotta cleanse the liver. You have a liver cleanse, a very good one. The stomach, it goes away. The weight is gonna go away. You're gonna gain your health. And what else do you want? It's very simple and easy. Most of my patients take 5 minutes a day. All right. The number 3 things is cleanse the intestines. Too many people, we have parasites, they have serious problems in the intestines because so much junk they're eating. Unfortunately, we have a problem with food. The food right now, especially in places like where I live in Chicago, we have a very bad quality food that we get in all the time. So one of the problems that we have, food itself is not very good. So you gotta keep cleansing the intestines as well in order for you to get a good gut, and then you can go ahead and digest good, and everything moves along, and you can have very cleansed intestines. But also too, you have to go ahead and understand that way you don't have a chance to get like the bad bugs in your belly, but also you nourishing your good bacteria, your good bugs inside your belly. All right. The other thing too, this is not many people, they don't even take into consideration is sleep. You need to sleep in order for you to lose weight. Unfortunately, many people, they don't lose weight because they thinking the sleep is a waste of time, and they sleep. A lot of us, we are lacking good night's sleep, and sometimes I feel guilty because sometimes I work, or because sometimes we travel, or because we try to do too much. But sleep is necessary in order for you to get rid of toxins still. It's not just because you want to have a beauty sleep and stuff like that. It's because you need to get rid of toxins. So sleep. How many hours? 8 to 9 hours of sleep, and it has to be good quality sleep. What you can do a journal and see how good your sleep is. It's a lot of stuff they teach my patients how to go to sleep, because if you don't go to sleep, you're never going to accomplish weight loss. All right. The last one is not least one is stress management. Many people, they struggle with a lot of stress. Believe it or not, I cannot remove your problems, but I can help you to get management, stress management. One of the things is learn how to breathe correctly. Sometimes in my practice, I used to sit down and teach my patients how to breathe. So a lot of us, we forget how to breathe. We have so much stress that we're breathing backwards. You wonder why we're having so many health problems. Well, we don't get in that much oxygen. I always tell people this analogy. If you don't do exercise for a year, nothing's gonna happen to you. If you don't eat after 45 days, then you're gonna die, right? 45 days you need to eat food. You stop eating food in order for you to die. But if you just don't eat for 5 days, you don't wanna die. You have plenty to have the reserves, okay? If you don't drink water for 3 days, then you die. So meaning the water is more important than food, and it's more important than exercise. Now, the last layer is how long you can be without breathing. How long you can be without oxygen. Not that many minutes, 5 minutes. So basically, if you don't have the oxygen that the body requires, you're gonna have some dead cells, and that's what is gonna cause you to be sick. So basically, that's in the nutshell why we're getting so sick. And that is a school of thought. They say that most of us, we're getting sick due to stress. They don't consider the rest of the stuff. I consider the whole thing, because I think that all of it we are together is a whole. It's not just a one thing fits all. But I can tell you that a lot of people that they come to the clinic, they told me that after that they had some sort of problem, a death in the family, a big event in the family, they get sick. So if you can go ahead and look for something to manage your stress correctly. One of the things I can recommend, breathing, 30 minutes of walk a day, that make wonders. So it's very simplistic, stupid, but it's a whole. And the only thing they're gonna tell you, losing weight, it is a must, but it's not to at any cost. You have to go ahead and do it correctly, because if you don't, you will have eventually health issues, and you don't want to sacrifice your health over losing weight. So God bless. Thank you very much, and see you next time.